Hello, Capcom. Look at your logo. Now back to me. Now back at your logo. Now back to me. Sadly, this isn't me. But if you spend a little less time on a countdown site only to be 25 minutes late and a little more time on presentation outside of Ninja on 60% Tagoro Brothers Power fighting Ryu from streets looking like Chris from Hazards, it could look like me. Look down. You have 6 direct messages on your Discord. Wait, no, that's still the logo. I was confused for a second, because your logo is not the logo your logo could look like. Soften the blow. Have this, a 10-game arcade collection. Reveal this first so people get excited and bring back the Darkstalkers is not dead meme. That was an Ono move. Look again. No more Ono. The collection will now have rollback. This is the gift your logo will bring to the logo you've decided to end on. We're not zoned for a horse. Don't let him in here. He sounds ill. Hopefully you change that logo. Welcome to Searching for RinoaCast, the Searching for Rinoa podcast.
Ah, yes!
I'm convinced this podcast needs to have a cold open after the first episode. It's maddening wondering what the hell the cold open's gonna be, is all. Working the old imagination sect in my brain like it's minimum wage, but my default setting isn't an asshole, so I'll pay it $11 an hour. Can't do my usual, what am I playing? I gotta keep some of that to myself because that might be a future Rinoa review or a future platinum hunting, something like that. So, I don't think I'm even playing Ninja that much anymore. It's like, sometimes I just kind of drift apart and move on to something else. I'm like, ooh, okay, I'm playing this now. But yeah, future Rinoa review. I might just be dumping everything on this one podcast just so I have a whole bunch of shit to talk about. But yeah, can't do that, so let's rename a segment after one episode already and make a dated reference callback. It's no longer what'll come out, but that's enough. Coming soon. Coming soon. Coming soon. Coming soon. Coming soon. While not a PS4/5 game, I recognize retro gaming and I'm a sucker for remakes. This one's exclusive for the Switch. Maybe later on we can get our hands on it. But right now there's a 90s arcade platformer in Snow Brothers getting a revival for the Switch in 2022. No full release date just yet. But from the website, the Gematsu.com, the features include playing as the monsters too. Don't know what that's about. I just know Snow Brothers is like throwing like little snow piles at enemies, turning them into snowballs, and just like bowling other enemies over. Kind of like your significant absence of those kind of games. You know, your Bubble Bobbles and stuff like that, where it was like 2-player like platformer, but it was like action, and you would just like arcade platformers kind of thing. Arx's Twitter revealed BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle will receive that rollback netcode, support in April for Steam and PS4. Dragon Ball FighterZ still stuck on the proverbial island awaiting rescue.
God damn it, no!
But was too late. Help never arrived. Was open with that Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour streaming event that in Japan that happened Friday through Sunday. We would get the rollback for fighters people crave. Instead, they gave us Android 21 Not So Pink and with Lab Coat, which we already knew was coming out. They showed more of the other release coming in 2022, and that's Dragon Ball The Breakers, which if you don't know what that is, I'll go over it real quick. 8 players, one of which is a raider, which so far is Cell. The other 7 players try to survive and build a time machine to get the hell out of Dodge. So, it's kind of Friday the 13th the game, but this is Dragon Ball, so you can summon characters from the anime for a time and help you survive as Cell absorbs the other players, going from base to semi-perfect to perfect. I checked the website, and they show Frieza and Kid Buu, so I'm sure there'll be more maps and stuff like that on the way. I wonder if they'll do Trunks' timeline, running from 17 and 18. Can 6 beat 2? You know, it's like, okay, you acclimate yourself with the game a little bit more. Try this harder difficulty. Now you got 2 to run from. Now you gotta work twice as fast or whatever. I don't know if you can do that without being too broken. Goku Black, easy though. You want to keep the 1 versus 7. But yeah, with Cell, you play him, you're tearing shit up with Kamehamehas, fucking up the other players' hiding spots as they try and gather time machine supplies. Sometimes fighting back with bazookas. Summons like Piccolo, Vegeta, and Goku for a time. It's coming to Xbox, Switch, Steam, and PS4. Steam, I'm thinking, fan mods. Like, first example off the top of my head is just the setting of Hunter and Hunter, Chimera Ant arc, trying to survive Meruem in his castle and all that. Just that whole big area. Still, that's distant future. Android 21 lab coat for fighters. Thursday. Man, just trotting out the final character just for the game to go out with a whimper. Poor Senzu being out for fighters. So much for Omega Shenron, Majin Vegeta, Mr. Satan, Pikkon. You probably get your examples. Good portion of Dragon Ball villains you could have had. Guess full attention on Strive and DNF Duel now. But one can't grieve forever. Let me cover what the title of the episode was. So, more detail what you already know. Big deal of this site was just this CapcomGames.com/countdown. I was like, the last DLC character for Street Fighter V was just a few months back. I don't think the ink was dry to just go right to 6 just yet. I see that trend, and I'm just like, this could be mobile for all you know. I thought it was going to count down and be like a remaster for RE4. Hugely successful title. They would want that. Countdown to 0 for Resident Evil 0 would make more sense. I didn't even think of it that way until later on. I was like, huh. But we were at the midnight mark. It was down to somebody in Daigo, first to 5 in Street Fighter 5. I was just thinking Rocky. Street Fighter 5, first to 5. I was thinking Rocky 5. I didn't know Bell. Daigo trying to run it back. Like, oh no. But yeah, 10-game Capcom Fighting Collection. 5 Darkstalkers, Super Gem Fighter Mini Mix, Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo. Not really a fighting collection, but I'll allow it. That's a big title for you. Cyberbots, Hyper Street Fighter 2, and for the first time on American consoles, Red Earth. Like, wow. Well, like I taste of Red Earth with that Capcom Fighting Evolution. Thought the less said about that, the better. Look forward to that June 24th. I feel like they wanted to add some of this to that big arcade collection. I don't know if they're still doing that. But this was like, okay, this is too huge. Fuck it. Separate it and make it a separate thing. As I stated on Twitter, I hope this does well and we get a 3D fighting collection later. That's about 10 games, I think. 2 Power Stones, Rival Schools, Project Justice, The Plasma Sword 1 and 2, Tech Romancer, which is like a 3D mech battle, Final Fight Revenge, ba-bang. And maybe they get back with Adika for Street Fighter EX. And and this is what I didn't say on Twitter, they might get back with Marvel and do that collection. Punisher, Children of the Atoms, Marvel Superheroes, X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter, MVC 1 and 2. 3/Ultimate might be a bit much. Maybe there's a side download if you pre-ordered or something like that to get people to just buy it day one. Incentivize it. We don't talk about it. Infinite. Damn shame. We finally get X in MVC and it's... I was stoked for the idea of Ultron Sigma and 3D Jeddah. But we got Darkstalkers for that. It's coming back. But yeah, sometimes the mob gets it right. Street Fighter 6, I was like, wow, okay. Ryu and Luke staring across each other, and that's about it. Hopefully more fleshing out with this new character. Luke, that was the last edition of 5, but they said, like, this is our new direction. Might explain the logo looking like a whole... But yeah, hot-bearded Ryu, shit or get off the pot and make that his main look. Don't... Christ, that body. Don't puss out, though. It's like a fucking refrigerator wearing sandals. Looks like he's come to build for Goken. Luke with his Roidy Magoo nanomachine son-ass Popeye arms that Van super high when he flexes. I was like, ooh, you are unnatural, sir. He's hooking up on the Bane Venom. Yeah, that logo. Wow. That looks like some badge or icon and not the real thing. Like, I know esports is the choice, but that logo looking tap-out-ish to me. But yeah, the Ono thing. New says he was leaving Capcom altogether, but... let the speculation of where 6 is going to take place in the timeline. I guess with Luke involved, it'll most likely be post-5. Wildest idea would to be pull a reboot of 3 and see where that gets you. But fleshing things out more story-wise with the downfall of Shadaloo. Although there's that Neo Shadaloo that happened now. They might do stuff with that. I can make that a separate thing for this podcast. Throw some ideas together, speculation. I keep seeing the meme of Ryu as Chris asking Ken to please meet with Chun-Li. If I'm Ken, my response is just, dude, I've seen the trailer. I see your bulge from here. I'm a happily married man. You ain't related to Chunners. You tap that ass. Now, if you excuse me, I need a rich white person, my kid in college. Oh, that was easy. Now to get in another one of these games. Is it 2010 yet? Can I study cyboplasm yet, or is that part of the great retcon purge? Oh, I played that NES game. Didn't really play any Megami Tensei. I tried the, the Raihudo, which is like live, which is kind of like action RPG with the fights, but then I lose like one of my guys, and it's like, can I have him back, please? No? Well. But a sequel to Devil Summoner Soul Hackers was just announced for a release in August. Once again, catering to JRPG fans. It's like Atlas is seeing Square and it's like, alright, we'll see you bringing in Radical Dreamers for your Chrono Cross remaster and release you a brand new sequel. I see on my Twitter timeline, people like complaining, oh, it's like Persona 5 or it's too anime. Bitch! Do you know what fucking Atlas JRPGs are? Take your head out your ass, your ears and eyes will start to fucking work. That's all I'm saying. Jesus. Some people. You want something a little more obscure, speaking of Japan, a little less American release maybe? A new Akatsuki Blitzkampf sequel got announced in Ein's... I'm probably going to butcher this, I apologize. In Ein's Perfect Welt Anastasis? Can't read Japanese, all I got was Nessica X Live on the 22nd, so today, probably going on right now, some probably Loke tests, Most likely won't come to States, but you never know. We weren't expecting main character from that game to be an Undernight in-birth, and then they bring him back for BlazBlue Cross Tag, and some Blitz Tank for that latter game as well. I was like, oh, wow. On my PSN, I saw a trailer for a pre-order called Anno Mutationum. Looked like part 2D platformer action, it's 3D RPG exploration, and it's all pixelated in a weird but interesting way. PS Plus subscribers can get this 10% off. Comes out March 16th, so you got some time. But I think it's like $22 for the normal game and about $30, $31-ish for the bundle. It gives you like a soundtrack and physical and like digital art book, all that jazz. If you need another JRPG, Atelier Sophie 2 is not that far. Comes out Thursday. Alright, let's double time this platinum hunting thing because I only got the one, so. Breakthrough Gaming Pinball. Another world record platinum game for me. If you're lucky enough, you get the 1,000 points you need on your first try in 3 lives like I did in the Platinum's years. I think I got just under 1,100 by the time the third pinball went under. Less than a literal minute. But yeah, let's run through that quickly because I got a lot to talk about on Tales of Roleplay! Alright, this one's going to be more of a dump just to get most of these out of the way, but again, I mentioned last time there a tragedy struck once again, because sometimes your rolls and everything just don't work out for you. Second character I made, more of a character type with Angus MacLean. Oh, I barbarian. Aye. Barbarian from the country. Aye. Smash your fucking head in. Yeah. This I did have a character shoot for 17 strength and constitution. I'm a beast. God, I must have rolled super good that day. My lowest stat's an 11. Shit. This isn't the huge months-long campaign, but time was clearly spent on this, so as I'm level 4, some more than others. I wish I could remember more of what I did in this campaign. I mostly remember that this was my coming out of my quiet shell moment a little bit. Shy people starve, so I was told. I'm a very anxious, quiet person, believe it or not. So, not a supernatural speaker. That's why I have to script everything. But yeah, I was just tanking for the most part, as barbarians do. I think they're like fighters, but they veer a bit more towards bring that shit, and then I'll just take it back right to you. Not sure how 2E barbarians do, but like I said, 17 strength and con. I was frontline hitter. 6'7", 285. Goddamn. Is that even physically possible? That's D&D. Embellish. William Wallace. 6'7", 285. Lightning bolts from me arse. Now, if I was a barbarian wizard, double classes. Oh, God. Pretty decked out also. Plate mail, shield, war spear, longsword, bastard sword, which is a two-handed. I think we followed some book or guide for a campaign. I know a forest was involved, but tragedy struck again. At some point, a smaller, medium contingency or army of just kobolds were upon us. They're just above, like, they're like the humanoid equivalent of Dragon Quest slimes, or maybe like a step above total level 1 enemies, but through bad rolls from them, good rolls for the enemies. Numbers game, combination of that. Complete party wipe. Yeah, you and your friends are dead, game over. Retire the character sheet and make a new one. One of the few times my older brother wasn't DM, he and I remember, rolled for our new characters, Halfling Tumbler Brothers. We were a friendlier version, more or less, of Tuck and Roll from A Bug's Life. Didn't know they had names, so I looked them up, but I'm like, the Bug's Life, like, where can I find them? Oh, hey. Wish I had the character sheet on that. I assume I didn't just hold on to that one, or it didn't get too far beyond that, and then we just decided to... I remember making the character, and that's about it. But yeah, now I'm going to dump through all these other character sheets real quick, because some of them, like, all my other fighters. I have a character sheet for a level 1 Joseph Blade Masterson. Guess what his backstory is? Yeah, that's not an internet meme. That rings for longer still. They come from somewhere. But yeah, before I talk about the big campaign, all these fighters and other campaigns I did. A few more my brother didn't run. I was a swashbuckler for one named Wesley Christopher Humperdinck VII. Gee, I wonder what sword and sorcery tale Rinoa draws inspiration from most. It was all that as a kid, and then of course the classics when I got older. Conan the Barbarian. Two snakes facing each other. But they won. Fought a lot of giant enemies. I think my first campaign was like giant scorpions. But I think as a swashbuckler, you can be like, haha, I will do like my stabbing thing or two on this particular point. Like, I think it's called shot or something along those lines. But yeah. Pinpoint exactly where to attack and do some fancy Zorro kind of shit. Must have done really good because this guy's level 6. 17 Dex Con. Must have done my family proud, my Wesley's 1 through 6. Buckled some swash on a fucking beholder. I must have stabbed it in the main eye because that's as long as that's open, cone of anti-magic. So, alright, now my spellcasters, whoever else was in the party, could like really bum rush this motherfucker. Yeah. Not a gazer, a beholder. I don't know what level they are. Man, level 6 though. So, had this one for a while. Think it might be my second highest from all the character shoots I looked through. I have another one called Diego Montoya. I think he was more pirate or something with his cutlass. And I looked through like his skills, backstab, pickpockets. Maybe I was a thief on this one. The line marked class was blank. Hugo Blacklance in this black and white paper, no less. Is this second edition still? It must be earlier since it's a specific class on the page itself. Like, you don't write the class, it is a fighter sheet. It already has the word fighter in it, so that sounds a bit more restrictive and a bit more whistle on paper and stuff like that. Like, what if you run a multi-class? Do you need 2 sheets? Before you ask, no, I never ran multi-class. Let me cover one more notable fighter in Stefan Bruschi, whose character trait was his sword talks to him. I hear voices in my head. No one else can hear it, but he converses with the main sword. DM, as the sword actually started to talk back. I was like, okay, feed his weird character trait I had. Her name's Janet, by the way. I just have that in parentheses. Yeah, Janet. Miss Two-Handed if you're nasty. I don't fully recall the details, but I remember getting shit went down. I had to replace Janet. DM even went along with that. Oh, I had to talk. This sword talk too. DM going along with that jilted, you called me Janet now? You on the couch or something? Something along those lines. I never ventured into the whole so is it a friend or kind of relationship? I just talked to the sword. It could hear it talk back. I didn't refer to it as my wife or anything like that. I know a tiny bar encounter happened, not a fight encounter, but just a happening. Some father wanted to pawn his daughter off on me to help I think it was for farm work or something like that. And Stefan's all, huh? Marriage? That sounds too fancy for my 11-inch 7 whiz fighter brain to comprehend. Hey, strength, dex, con, 15, 16, 15. A malware counts, son. Another level 6, so that campaign saw some shit, I'm sure. I recall some weird time or dimension stuff happened, I lost Janet, I think another player got his eye back or something like that, and I got reunited with Janet. Got my first sword back. I wish I remembered more, but yeah, vividly remembering what I had to replace Janet, and then I got her back. Had a battle axe on me that I also recall never using. I guess it didn't talk to me, so Stefan just kind of forgets he had it. I think I just never used it, and it's let's extend it to Stefan, thinking maybe he forgets he has it. I know it was probably something one-handed for there's collateral damage in smaller spaces with two-handed. Janet's no problem, I got this. Just a big old dump of fighters before I get to my character in the months to years long campaign the crew was in. Some of those guys were at least 10th level, and here comes level 1 me trying to play catch-up. And boy howdy did I. But that is a tale for next time on Tales of Roleplay! Stacking for no, I can do it real quick. I bought a bunch of new stuff, so I can get something for next week. But right quick, new Mountain Dew Spark Raspberry Lemonade. I don't think I need to go on with more than that. Man, Dew comes out with all these different whatchamacallits. I think they had another energy drink though in Rise. I'm you need to stop. But I saw Mountain Dew Rise, and it was in one of those 4 canisters, the long ones. I'm so it's an energy drink. I'm what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, but yes, this I saw on Twitter and got a small little rant here. I think I called it From Papa John's, the all-new You Drink Water, I Drink Anarchy Igneous Bowl. Looks like melted caramel over figs, and I looked it up, and now I'm wishing it was melted caramel over the size. I'm wow, that's the biggest fig I've ever seen, or what the fuck am I looking at? I found out through some Googling, a YouTube foodie named Foodie makes me sound like food reviewer. YouTube channel from Blue Van Man reveals Black Ghost Chili Chicken Wings. These things look like you have to sign some sort of waiver, even attempt holding these things, let alone consume them. But yeah, I'm seeing him and see the guy in the car hold it up. I'm is that supposed to be blackened chicken, or did you color it in some way? Is that how that works? Is it going to taste like charcoal and death? Was there some kind of inside or weird bets somebody's taken on to make some food as chaotic and unappetizing as possible via a glance. All right, this next segment's... Again, the imagination brain working overtime. Sometimes it comes up with... Oh, it's going to be my best or worst segment so far. There will be no in-between. More than anyone else in that ECW dressing room, Tommy Dreamer. Maybe more than anyone else in the wrestling industry. You are willing to pay the price, to sweat, to bleed, to suffer. You're willing to bear that cross, and I say, Tommy, don't do it! Because in order to sacrifice and bear that cross for them, it means I've got to suffer too. And I'm telling you from a voice of experience that they're not worth it, Tommy. They're not worth it. You see, you got the choice, not me. I made my bed of nails, and now I got no choice but to be power-bombed on it. But you see, Tommy, the world's smiling at you. The wrestling business is smiling at you, and don't you dare frown back on it. I'm going to take you back to a very deciding point in my life. A time where I believed in something. A time when I thought that my face and name made a difference. Do you remember that night, Tommy Dreamer? Because it's embedded in my skull. It's embedded in my heart. And it's embedded in every nightmare that I will ever have again. Where'd that come from? As Terry Funk took a broken bottle and began slicing and dicing Cactus Jack. The pain was so much, I'll be honest with you, Tommy. The pain was so much I wanted to say, I quit, Terry Funk, I give, I waved a flag and I'm a coward. Please don't cut me anymore. Then I saw my saving grace. You see, Tommy, I looked out in that audience, my adoring crowd, and I saw two simple words that changed my life. Kane, Stewie. Someone had taken the time and the effort and the thought to make a sign that said Kane, Stewie. And I saw other people around as every moment in my life stopped and focused in on that sign. And the pain that shot through my body became a distant memory, replaced by the pain that will be embedded in my skull till my dying day. Kane, Stewie. Kane, Stewie. Stuart Gilligan Griffin is a 6-month-old baby. You 6 sons of bitches! Okay. There's another half of that promo. I got to the punchline of that, so it's like, no one else has thought of this? Probably for good reason. Again, Breeder, it's not a very good impression. No. It's not a very good impression. No, not at all. Not even a little bit. It's not a good impression! Yeah, I can only... Holy freaking crap, Lois. Could have thrown some of that in there like, oh, God. Welcome home, Tommy Dreamer. That would have been like that accent, Dreamer. Dreamer. I'm a dreamer. I dream of better days, Tommy. Tommy. Oh no, I thought to change like a bunch of other things. At first I was like, nah, just do it as is. Just do the punchline. Somebody better than me will come along and do like that promo. But like I said, I was like, no one else thought of this. It'll kind of pleases me to be the first. I gotta throw my hat in there. But yeah, Where did I get that from? I did not write that down. That's from, I used it quite a couple times and I always go back and forth. I keep forgetting I have it bookmarked, but, cagematch.net. You go to databases, and then you go down to promos, and, like, the first thing listed, like, it's got the highest rating that Kane Dewey, owner, webmaster, Matt Max, Mattmacks. Nice. March 2001. Yeah, so this been going for 20 years. They have a YouTube? Wait. Oh, Cagecast. Oh, so they got like a podcast website or something like that. Okay. Never looked at it before beyond the Cage Match Internet Wrestling Database. Yeah, events, matches, all that stuff. Yeah, just, they're still going. I think they just added the CM Punk MJF promo in AEW. Some of the promos have, like, in parentheses of stuff happening. If you look through promos, it's in Deutsch. I see it up there. The German flag, yeah. But yeah, the promo's in English, it's remember. But yeah, I was just thinking again, that Kane Dewey, like, my Mick Foley's already not that good. Let me do my shitty Peter Griffin impression. Kane Dewey. It's like, alright, you got to the punchline, you don't have to do the rest of that. But I was like thinking the whole time, I was like, welcome home, Tommy Dreamer. Welcome home. I love being right. I love reenacting wrestling promos. Peter Griffin outs himself as a big ECW mark. He's like, oh man. Was that an episode? He just throws himself into, like, I think one of his episodes was just like, I'm Jackass, welcome to Jackass, or something like that. Tried to emulate all that nonsense. But yeah, I think I was going to have, like, Terry Funk be like Homer Simpson. He's in and out of love forever, Marge. That's even worse, yeah. It's curse my limitations. I want to have some fun with this website as well. tweakyourbiz.com, title generator. I was looking at it for trying to find, like, fonts for, like, the Searching for RinoaCast. That's what I thought it was at first. It was like a special font I could just, like, download, but no. Searching for RinoaCast. Is this a noun or a verb? I'm gonna submit. And then I'll come up with, like lists and titles. I think it's like an art, like a internet article creator in some cases. You'll see what I mean as I read through some of these. Let's see which ones I like. Like from lists. Apply these 6 secret techniques to improve Searching for RinoaCast. Searching for RinoaCast doesn't have to be hard. Read these 6 tips. My life, my job, my career. How 6 simple Searching for RinoaCast helped me succeed. Is it always 6? 6 reasons people laugh about your Searching for RinoaCast. With? At? The answer may surprise you. Thinking about searching for RinoaCast? 6 reasons why it's time to stop. It's time to stop! No more! Take it off the bloody end! 6 Searching for RinoaCast you should never make. Number 1, Kane Stewie. 6 reasons why you are still an amateur at Searching for RinoaCast. 6 reasons your Searching for RinoaCast is not what it could be. 6 things you can learn from Buddhist monks about Searching for RinoaCast. I go from that, and then best is like top 70 from Searching for RinoaCast? What? Oh, here's how-to list. How to make more Searching for RinoaCast by doing less. I wish. Again, a one-person podcast. I do it all, so that's a lie. Questions. If Searching for Rinoa is so bad, why don't statistics show it? I don't want to spend this much time on Searching for RinoaCast. How about you? I don't even have to be self-deprecating. The site's offering some good shit for me. Shh! Listen. Do you hear the sound of Searching for RinoaCast? It sounds like this. Yeah. If I could do that myself... What can you do to save your Searching for RinoaCast from destruction by social media? what the Pentagon can teach you about searching for a NoahCast. Who is searching for a NoahCast? You want searching for a NoahCast? In the love section, kids love searching for a NoahCast. That's a lie too, because all my stuff had to be put on the... Because I don't know what the heck I'm going to say. I could just be like... Better safe than sorry. That's the internet's fault, not mine. Oh, why kids love searching for a NoahCast. That's even better. Can they see why kids love searching for a NoahCast? I'm out of cinnamon, so I don't know. Oh, dirty. Oh, here we go, yeah. Erotic searching for a NoahCast uses. Oh, here's the shit now. Gay men know the secret of great sex with searching for a NoahCast. If my searching for a NoahCast can help same-sex marriages, hey, I'm all for it. I said that. That's not one of theirs. Searching for a NoahCast for great sex. The lesbian secret revealed. Celebrities. Genghis Khan's guide to searching for a NoahCast excellence. What the Dalai Lama can teach you about searching for a NoahCast. Secrets. The Mayans' lost guide to searching for a NoahCast. Here's the one I really wanted. This was almost the title right here. The truth about searching for a NoahCast in 3 little words. I was bored. There you go. That's that right the fuck now. Who else wants to know the mystery behind searching for a NoahCast? Snark. Congratulations! Your searching for a NoahCast is about to stop being relevant. With views like these, one could argue if it even started. How to be happy at searching for a NoahCast. Not. Is this snark or just like internet insults? It's about the searching for a NoahCast, stupid. How to deal with a very bad searching for a NoahCast. It's somewhere in that top right, somewhere on your computer. I just can't quite put my finger on it. The Mafia Guide to Searching for a NoahCast. That's a snark or something like that? Feel more insults about the Mafia than me. 6 mistakes in searching for a NoahCast that make you look dumb. Kane Stoll, number 1. 6 ways of searching for a NoahCast lies to you every day. The election was stolen. Yeah, that's one. What you should have asked your teachers about searching for a NoahCast. Why everything you know about searching for a NoahCast is a lie. Why my searching for a Noah podcast is better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I could teach you, but I'd have to charge. You don't even have me. You don't even have searching for a Noah and you're searching for a Noah podcast. What's that say about you? It's not really the searching for a Noah podcast. Business. How green is your searching for a NoahCast? One word. Searching for a NoahCast. I mean, there's no spaces in it. It is all one word. It should be. Want a thriving business? Focus on searching for a NoahCast. Want a thriving business? Avoid searching for a NoahCast. They're both like right next to each other. See, this site knows there's no middle ground. Motivation. Don't just sit there. Start getting more searching for a NoahCast. Yeah. From that tree. Over there. It's just gushing right now. You can't stop it. Picture you're searching for a Noah on top. Read this and make it so. Who else wants searching for a NoahCast? You? Question mark? you can have your cake and Searching for a NoahCast too. Problem: if you don't Searching for a NoahCast now, you'll hit yourself later. Searching for a NoahCast. Do you really need it? This will help you decide. Searching for a NoahCast. What a mistake! That's just hurtful. And finally, the kitchen sink. I guess it's just stuff that couldn't be categorized. Searching for a NoahCast may not exist. Warning: searching for a NoahCast. But yeah, searching for a NoahCast is a noun. I can click on verb and maybe get some other things. I don't know if this one is as funny. Let's see. Is your searching for a NoahCast keeping you from growing? Probably. Who else wants to know how celebrities searching for a NoahCast? Why, I'll never searching for a NoahCast. How to searching for a NoahCast the Spartan way! But yeah, there's like a noun and verb section. I think noun was funnier. I did verb and was like, these ain't as good. Not much news outside of gaming other than that whole Sonic movie thing happening. April 8th, the second movie hits. I know there's a bunch of shit going on with the voice actors with like Tails, and that extends from the Bender, not John DiMaggio not being Bender for future. I'm like, what? Miss me with that shit then. No DiMaggio, not gonna watch you, oh. We are Fanbase, please insert DiMaggio. But yeah, I finished uploading last week and got that on my Twitter. There's already a Sonic 3 in development. Kinda spoiling an ending there. Kinda feels like Empire about to hit theaters and then someone announces Return of the Jedi. And a Knuckles spin-off TV series, proving my point when I reviewed the first movie. Sometimes bullying works. And Knuckles' voice actor said I wasn't going to make it sexy. You underestimate your power. But that's going to do for Searching for a NoahCast Episode 2. I'll get through some of my goods that I've eaten. I will speak very in length as much as I possibly can about my highest level I believe I've ever gotten in Tales of Roleplay. Any other cool news and gaming stuff I just happen to come across, I'll let you know. If I finish the game I'm doing, I can do a review for that. But with that said, take care, and thanks for watching.
God damn it, baby, no, I ain't lying to you. I'm only gonna tell you one time.